Good morning, God. Thank you for today. Please grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Good morning, world. Good morning, America. And good morning, you mother cluckers. Let's make today a good day. We're the ones in the driver's seat.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red blast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to rename the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the brave, in the home of the
What's up, everybody? Okay, let's see what we got. Phew. Battlefield Productions. What's up? Morning, Blue. Coffee first. Big Dusty, little Dusty. Miss Tammy. I'm a scrolling. Rubberneck. KP Heathen in the house. Rabbit Coyote. Oh. Now we are watching Bad Boys. No. Bad Guys. Yeah, we were watching Bad Guys with Little Man. And I was thinking of you. It's an animated thing. Tony, what's up, Tony? Oh, man. Yeah, I decided I'm done for the day, so I figure I'll sit here, I'll visit with y'all for a few and see how everybody's weekend went. I'm going to turn where I got a better view. Okay, let's do this. Does this help? Come on, get with the program. Trying to get this damn glare off. What? Kiss off in the house. Congratulations again, Kiss off. Finally back at work. Ah, Roger that. Yeah, I'm sorry you got hurt. I relate, but I mean I don't have no little ones providing for nothing, so I apologize for that. Sorry. Was never in my attention. Wild Dragon, bong on, sir, bong on. Decided to stop playing with metal roofing today. Yeah, I don't have my brace on. I'm trying to suck it up. Because, I mean, it ain't nothing I can do about it. If it's, no matter what it is, ain't nothing I can do about it. So, your pinky is in a splint? No, mine probably should have been, and it would have made it stay straight. But, hey, gives it character. You get the flat ones, but then you get the one that got character to them. I threw a couple of the big chunks on there. And then I just decided, that's about all I'm going to do. Guys, if you would keep my wife in your prayers, she just found out she has a very aggressive form of breast cancer. Oh, damn, Tony. Thoughts and prayers, sir. Strength and wisdom. That is, that's that 6-letter word. I'm not a fan of that big 6-letter word. Well, yeah, it moved the ball forward, that's for sure. It's okay. Gonna see what's up. We have to play again with Metal Wednesday. Ooh, gotta be careful with that metal stuff. Be slicing fingers off. Oh man. We lost our sister a few years ago to this crap. Yeah, I don't like that 6-letter word. I done held both my grandparents, my stepdad, my mom. Yeah, it was. Yeah, not a fan of that 6-letter word. Whoo, man. I can say that God just works in funny ways. It's the littlest things. Little man this weekend, and hell, he was helping me, boy. But that fire, he was quick to understand. Hot, hot. It's like, yeah, that's hot. But he had helped me with the saw. I'd have to hold it, but hey, he would get both hands and squeeze that trigger, and then I would just. But it just, I don't know, man. The hurdles of life, and you get to see stuff, and Donnie will definitely keep in my purse. Boss came over, can't type. Hello, everyone I missed. Be lurking, 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 lurking. Be lurking. Carolina country. Well, and I'm glad you caught it this time, didn't you? I'm tired of sitting on my butt. Well, then don't, Blue. Don't. And if you don't, if there's things that are like, but I don't really have a choice, then, move your feet, move your leg, but you start pushing yourself. I will say that's, man, the negativity stuff, nothing specific, but just negative energy. Ooh, it really does have a physical impact on people. I think people are just so in the flow of it that they don't really notice. I never did. Hell, I'm wondering how many couple of decades worth of misery I went through just feeling like shit when I really didn't have to. We're outside working, wanted to say, hey, buddy, what's up? Y'all just be safe and, hey, don't push yourself too hard, just hard enough to get the job done. What is that? Wolverines. See y'all later. Right on, Carl. Miss Timmy. By the way, yeah, you want to be in live chat, not top chat. If you're in top chat, then you're basically just saying, okay, YouTube, run my life, tell me what's up. Ken says, hey, y'all get stuff done, but take care. How's he feeling? Things been doing okay? Blue says, yeah, I'm doing the exercise. Ken, I'm limited. Well, see, just don't keep telling yourself you're too limited. You know, um, I have a faith in the Creator as my Father, and so I talk to Him a lot because sometimes I have to separate my pride and ego and hard headedness from needing to get stuff done and doing stuff, and so I have to really find that because frustration can then teach you into not doing as much, and so if you have a faith based relationship with the Father, I would say you be sure to just talk to Him, and then you push yourself. You push yourself. You don't let pain be your determinant because pain comes on quick. So you don't want that to be your determining factor. So you just, but you don't want to go too far to do more damage, kind of thing. And I don't know, somehow with discernment and some guidance, you can kind of, it just, I don't have no answers, ma'am. It's what's working for me. What's up, Craig the Hunter? Afternoon. Hip surgery. Hell, my father-in-law apparently feels better on his hip surgery side than he does on the other leg. I think it has to do with he had the surgery on the right side, and all his, or had it on the left side, and he feels better on the right side or something. I just think there's more to it, but that's what they say. What, Eric? Did I miss Eric coming in? Where'd I scroll up? There he is. What's up, Eric? Good to see you too, Miss Tammy. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Got a couple emails this morning just kind of asking, if everything was okay. Thought that was kind of cool. I appreciate y'all. You know, oh, don't ever think I don't. I do. Craig's the funny man. No, not Craig, the master of disguise. Oh man, I'm telling you, because it's like I found myself. I'll sit there and I'll go, ooh, I hurt so bad because she'll ask me now. She doesn't ask me as much because I told her, I said, you get that in your mind. And then that's what occupies space. Just think of, you're limited on space. So if you occupy that space with something on the negative side, then it just doesn't leave room for positive. So, and I used to sit there and tell myself, well, I'm so sore. I'm so sore. Oh, I hurt so bad. Oh, man. Oh, man. And then I just realized that it's like, wow, I don't know. You tell yourself you feel that way. Of course, you're going to feel that way. That's kind of where I go with the whole end of the world, or, the big bad government people. And man, you're going to have to live life. If those are the big bad enemies, then, you just get into a little circle of world, a little area where you feel more comfortable, but live life, because you're going to be gone in the blink of an eye. You just don't think it right now. It's going by so fast, you don't realize just how fast, because you get caught up in the rat race. That's the way it was always referred to, caught up in the rat race. Now everybody focuses, even though they're caught in the rat race, but it's like, oh, we're going to define the rat race. Man, who gives a shit? Just get out of the rat race. Get somewhere where you can take a deep breath. Reset yourself if you have to. I don't know. Because it's just there's life, and it's happening. And you can ride in the caboose listening to all the card sharks talk all the cool stuff. Or you can go ride in the leisure car and enjoy the view, And that I've realized apparently, you just, I don't know, man. If I had more social media in me, I'd probably try to do something with like a show, or I talk a good game. I've always talked a line of shit. I think, as I was told, I'm a loud mouth. And I guess I am. Who knows? Hell, it's not like I'm not a different person. I'm just a growing person. Adapt and overcome. I just have to identify with what I'm adapting and overcoming. Nowadays, it just seems like that's a job in itself. Hush. Don't want to hear that. Ain't nothing affecting you. And they thought I was weird. Did you see Mexico is uprising? They can't come over here anymore. They're forced to fix their own damn country. Too damn funny. Hey, Isla, get over here. Isla, see, I done heard you. I heard you got their old man stirred up now for what? Because somebody else wants to have a conversation? Come here. Isla? I guess I was talking too much, so now she's got to do it. Look, man, don't make me do the Hazan move on you. Isla, shut up. I'd say something but I wouldn't want to take over your cough. Your channel, cough cough. Man, I don't know. I saw some of the I guess, I don't know, you'd say hot topic shit, and as I'd see it, I would just be like, whatever. It's like some Nick Fluentes dude or whatever. That dude just cracks me up whenever I see him talk. I don't know, because if you ever look at his thumbs, I don't know, man. It's like somebody broke them thumbs or some shit. Isla, come here. Come here. Come here. Now, lay down right there. Lay down right there. I don't want to hear it. No, get over here and lay down. You don't need to worry about what people are doing. What's up, Dido? Good afternoon. Rudy, get on the porch. Go on, old man. Get up there. Man, just think. It used to be so simple. Then I got a half retarded boxer dog, rescued him, and then I end up with a psycho chick. Went from having the most awesome dog in the world, but he passed. It all passes at some point. What's up, Snooks? Happy Monday. All week. You I think that's I think there's somehow been defining line that I guess as a guy or something you're supposed to yeet, and as the female you woot. I don't know, man. It just I don't make I don't make the shit up. I just find it funny when I hear it. Anyway, oh damn. See them squirrels aiming acorns at your ass. Rayanne, what's up? Good day to you. Good day to you. Never know how there. I'm missing you on the panel at Indies. Get your butt up there tonight. uh, well, it depends on the time because he's either on the garden on the phone, or then there's the panel time. Clucking Alamo, where Rooster don't sit around playing with the peckers. They do things and stuff. That's it. D-do. I hope I got some things in the making. I found a basic design, so I'm going to try modifying it so I can add a water gasket into it. But it's a 3D printed ammo boxes, like 9mm, 50 rounds. But I'm since I'm learning the CAD stuff, I'm just going to use that to help kind of teach me more. And I'm going to indent the groove in the lid so then I can put a rubber gasket material up in there so that way it can make it more waterproof. And then I'm just going to get the layout for other rounds. Because with the 3D printed stuff, they're lightweight. And they're as light as the boxes that they come in, but you ain't got to worry about them falling apart. And you can throw them in your bags or whatever. I'm going to do some carrying cases that'll put you some matches, whatever. Got to go get stuff done. Have a great day. What do you mean, have a great day, Craig? I make my days good, brother. You need to make your day a good day. Don't give nobody else control to decide how your day goes. You make it a good day. Appreciate you, Craig. Be safe, man. Man. So, did y'all have a good weekend? I have an Ender 2.0 3D. Ah, there you go. Something like that. This is a P1S, a Bamboo Labs P1S AMS combo. Been trying to make things work. I might even end up asking for help. I'm not quite sure how to do that though, but do a little video where I explain why I'm putting up the Buy Me a Coffee or the Cash App or Venmo stuff. Then if people can help, they can help. I do think I have to come to terms with that. I don't know. God's working on me. It's been a thing. Sorry, get lost. I had a squirrel moment. Been a lot going on. I'd say a lot, not a lot like a lot bad, but just a lot. Haven't even gotten the thing out of the box. Oh, damn it. Well, I had one a while back. I have my little, I have a laser module for my little CNC engraver, and I've never set that up. I'm going to work on setting that up. I just kind of, that was one of them things. I think I got that shit trying to like buy myself out of depression. That makes sense. And, but it was such a pain in the ass because that was back with the Gen 1 kind of stuff. And man, all the level and every time you had an idea, it was more work just to get everything to work right to actually try to get that done than it was to even figure out what you wanted to do. And so I just ended up like, oh, is Tony gone? Did I miss him going? Man, guys, I gotta go. Much love to y'all. Remember, Jesus gave his life so we could have life. Right on, Tony. Sorry, I missed that. Amen, buddy. Make your day a good day, Tony. Make me a new spine. Ray. I'm gonna let my son put it together. There you go. Well, see, that's my son is where the P1S came from. And actually he's got, I think, what did he say that he has? I don't know, man. He might have like the H1C or the carbon, but it's one of the Bamboo Labs. And I found a good price on the filaments. I'm limited, so now I'm trying to find stuff that people like around the misses. So I'm doing a little bit of trying to Christmas stuff, but then that becomes red, green, and white. Go figure. I've done some little nativity villages that take the teacup lights. I'm hoping that they'll sell. Because then I would like to use, because ideally what you want to do is there's things you need to sign up for to make it the commercial where it's legit and you're not really being a dick and jacking other people's stuff kind of thing. That's just a reality of it. I don't know that I'm supposed to be that honest on the internet. I think you're supposed to play a role on the internet. That's where I get lost. I lose my way. Thank you, Kiss Off. There's the buy of the Clucking Alamo coffee. Well, hell, we got an alert for severe thunderstorms now. Hey, you know what? I did too, Rabbit, earlier. Said in the next couple hours, I'm like, shh. Well, I mean, I got a good portion cleaned up for now. I'm actually working on taking that pile apart now. And because the way though that other tree is, the way the leaves acted lighting this one on, I'm like, oh yeah, there's no way I ain't fixing to light that one on fire. Because man, them leaves, it was weird. Me and my son even looked at me kind of funny. And I go, I know, right? You'd almost think that damn tree had been drinking up diesel or some shit. The way it just kind of, for being green as it did, that's why they burnt, man. I mean, that shit burnt. Like I even cleaned up the other pile over there. Those limbs, the only thing left is I cut some chunks over here for the missus because wants me to make little slices that she's then going to decoupage some images of the kids on them and give them to them for Christmas. What's up, Scat Pack? Metal Spawn. Honestly, we'll get you in trouble on the internet. I know. Oh yeah, everybody. Hey man, you can replay some of the old shit. And I've said it. Everybody loves honesty until you're honest with them, and then you're an asshole. Everybody loves it until you're honest with them, and then you're an ass.
And hey, man, all I can say is, if I say something that offends you, feel free to tell me. You know, if I don't mean it, I'll just say, "Oh, I didn't mean it that way." And, it's whatever. But if it's the honest answer, well, then maybe you got to take yourself and feels out of it and look at it, because I do have a tendency of looking things in just a broad scope. It's like there's a right and there's a wrong, and yeah, sometimes I would like to justify what I do or say because it fits me better. But if I'm wrong at being a smartass, I'm wrong at being a smartass. It is what it is. Kiss off with all the little laughy faces. Yep. Oh, oh, who was it that? Oh, it was Michael. Oh, Battlefield Productions. When he walked up on Alamo out there, he said, "Dang, he's bigger than I thought." So that'll tell you, D Dog, old Alamo's doing good. What's up, Dennis Bigfoot? Everyone is the 2%, 2% an asshole. Fact. Moose Man. Hey, there's the man with the saving grace, boy. Hey, that little old saw has been working its butt off. I've done sharpened that chain quite a few times. If I say something to trigger some feelings, it's a bonus. Shoot, yeah, Moose, it saved the day. Hell, I've used it on others, but then with this latest, boy, that was a lot. That's been a lot of, and they've been some good sized limbs. So little song. I'm sure that people have heard it in the distance and are going, "What in the hell is that dude doing?" And it's like, but that's okay. I'm gnawing away at this bad boy, son. Whew. Although that has been, I've determined that that's kind of my boundary line, man. There's a change in the landscape from there, and right here, I'm doing all right. Kind of say, I'm going to end up doing a little review thing on these damn boots. I got to tell you, man, these things are just they're solid, dude. I must say. Come on now. I ain't your Daisy. I ain't your Huckleberry. Okay, did I miss something? Eat Black Friday sales start today. R.I.P. Oh Lord. Yeah, I don't know about no sales. I know Wednesday I finally get my shit, and I know that in 2026 my Medicare. Damn, what is it we get again? Medicare, Medicaid. I don't know. It's the old people shit. Whatever that one is, that plan's apparently going to go up like $17. And it's like, yay, go team. I don't use it much, but I guess instead of having to come up with $185 for the year, and now it's going to be uh, $200. She wanted me to get another MRI of the side stuff over here, and I just started. I'll just wait till next year. Isla, would you shut up? Get over here. Look, just because somebody goes down the road doesn't need your attention. You just start to act like a retarded dog now. Stay schizo on the cats, fine. Just don't go retarded on the cars. That shows the ignorance of owners. Boy, that probably had just offended a bunch of people. It wasn't personal. It wasn't intentional. I just remember I don't know your circumstances. That's all I'm saying. I'll get over here. No, right here, right here, right here. I want you right here, so that then that way you can just sit down right there. Now you don't get distracted. Okay, let me get caught up. Dag nabbit. Let's see, anyone else see the aurora this past week? No, after I saw how close it came, other people had gotten pictures in different angles, and I was like, oh man, I missed it. You have to stay on that till you're 69. Mine's now free, but if I opt out, they would deny me, so I have to pay till December. Well, no, I get it's the second one. It's not A. A's free. It's the B part, I think, that they got me on that I have to pay for. And that's my percentage is like 185 or something. I'll have to do the A, and then I don't bother with the C because anything that requires any more money, it's like I didn't really. I went ahead and stayed with the B because it's like, well, the way they were doing that Obamacare, it's like, well, you gotta have something. Now that that's crushed, hell, I might just get them to turn that shit off. I don't need it, man. Don't send me to the doctor. You know what? I'm here until I'm not supposed to be. That's just the way I roll. It is what it is. Hope you got a bonus. There's no telling. I'll let you know tomorrow morning. Well, I don't know. I'll probably forget, but there'll probably be an email or two. Who knows? It's cool though. It's communication. You know, it does. There are some points that just lets me. There's a very radical fringe out there that and to be honest, I don't. You're not going to fix them, so it's not. But the people that I don't know. What would you say? People of right mind need to just start getting more right minded, and it just who knows what you're called to do later on. It is what it is. Sorry, I got to catch up. The red words energized oxymoscles in the house for you. And it was pretty dang cool, though, I got to say. 15-minute view, got 1K on Black Bear I shot. Oh, hell, right on, Cherokee. And by the way, afternoon. Make it a good day, Metal Spawn. Heading to work. Man, I'd trade with you if I could. Well, I don't know, though. You're a barista. I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot of social interaction with the public. People make it hard to people. I have to pay $310 a month for insurance, but next month they're dropping my coverage, so my insurance lady is working on another plan for me. Oh, damn it. Cha-cha-cha. What's up, cha-cha? Afternoon, man. B pays the majority. Oh, yeah, I see the A is free. It's the B part, and that's what's going up $17, I think, is what. Would you hush? Like, for no reason, man, for no reason. If it ain't in the yard, don't sweat it. I just realized I need to wash off that grubbing hole. It's still got all them ashes from that digging that pit. Well, not really digging it, but just scraping the top. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Bye, y'all. Oh, I'm already there, Ray. As my granddaughter would say, bye. And I missed her. That's Rowan's growing big. Man, oh man. Oh, let's see, it is morning there. Well, I guess 10 o'clock. I guess. Oh, shut up, man. Yeah, so it's 69. It's free. Truck pays nothing, and it's been that way for 3 years. Oh, okay. So it's 69. You don't even have to pay B either. Well, that's mighty nice of them. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, I appreciate whatever weird word salad shit it does with them on the back end. And as long as they're not ripping me off, although I still say insurance is one big scam, man. And they literally perpetuate the problem and they tell people, oh no, look, you need this. No, you need this. Oh no, that's wrong. Well, here, we're going to put an alphabet letters to it. And now we've got a medicine that fixes that. Don't you want to take that? It'll make it a little bit better. And nobody ever notices they don't fix anything. All they do is they treat you. Hey, we got a treatment for that. Dude, I'm telling you now, this whole shade thing is driving me nuts. Yahoo. There we go. Hey, looky there. Now I can kind of see. Holla. Unfortunately, this puts you right in direct view of them. So you just need to chill, man. You just need to chill. I mean, thank God you really, don't understand everything I say. Otherwise, when I tell you that thing's not even turned on, it just makes you place the sight game with you, then it would really ruin everything. Huckleberry, what's up? Afternoon. They plan on you not getting older, right? Well, this is the funny thing because it's up to the creator. He's done decided it a few times. He's made the call, and I'm still here. I'll be here till I'm not supposed to be. I'm only getting older just to piss you off. More like a pain in my ass, but I digress. No, don't digress. Uh, hey, don't be going there. Y'all keep that shit to your private self. Oh, Huckleberry. Hey, have you been fishing in something? Where you been? I've been going live and you wasn't around. And I was like, man, I wonder what he's doing because that usually meant you're doing something. Sister and I have been outside putting up Christmas lights before it gets cold. Ah, look at you. You go, girl. What's up, TJ? Afternoon. I mean, I've done about all I'm doing today. Probably all I'm going to be doing until, well, I don't know. I ain't putting no limits. Hey, how many of y'all have heard of Buddy Brown or seen his little shorts from his tailgate type stuff? I think I got that right. Buddy Brown. Just hanging out today. Roger that. Well, I don't know if he was like a country singer, but I don't know, man. It's so funny to say things out loud anymore now because the way that all the words have gotten all jacked and stuff, but he's a God fearing man. And he was talking about um, like getting woke up, after 3-4 hours, and it was a rather interesting. It's like you talked about, history used to be called the witching hour, but it's also a time when, God's prone to talk to you, and so it was, I don't know, it was I thought it was interesting, just sharing it. Oh, there you go, Huckleberry. He's a good dude. Yeah, I mean, he seems, his sense of humor is true sometimes, I gotta say. I was born at 333. Oh no, Rabbit, that's halfway to 666. No. I don't know, brother. Man, everybody's got their own spiritual life to them, so it's a whatever. You know. What are y'all doing? Oh, damn, tore the collar off. Old man shows up, they go to wrestling, there goes the collar. So now the psycho has no collar. Oh no. I'm telling you, put that on her and it does, it chills her out. Doesn't even have to be on. Already half leveled it. Wow. I don't know, man. I can say through looking back now, that's something not to be trifled with by all means. So, from my belief and my perspective, that is definitely, well, it's the opposite of good. So pretty much anything that's meaningful or positive or good, that would be the opposite of it. And that's just, I don't know. I remember having so much anger in me that kind of fueled it, and it felt like something to blend to. And I did, especially after I got locked up. Man, I really kind of got really interested. But now, done that a couple of times. That kind of puts things in perspective. Held enough people that were ended up dead, and that puts things in perspective. And I just, I guess once God just kind of slowed me down enough for everything kind of to catch up like a wave, and I can look back now and I'm like, man, no wonder. I mean, yeah, it can be masked as a good time, but really in the end game, I don't know. But then I have a belief. I think that's where it comes down to is the belief in a creator. It's kind of like if you acknowledge a creator and you acknowledge good and evil, then I don't know. It's kind of like getting sidetracked in the theater with all the little candies and drinks and snacks and man, the noise and then the show. And it's always after the fact that people realize, man, well, that cost us X amount of dollars, whatever it might be. And it's because you just never know. I've been here lately kind of wondering if things aren't going to be coming, if there isn't some beginning coming within the next 100 years, 50 years. Society sure is getting pretty perverted, and there's a lot of scatterment and discernment and, loss of faith. Because that's really what it comes down to. It's just that it's, and the man, it's, because you realize you see these things and it's amazing because people will highlight some of these news things when it fits the narrative. But then there's other times that they tell you that those people that just was their legitimate source, they're also liars. So it just sees you the confusion in the world. So much confusion. That whole Bibbs County, them kids, those people, nobody that's not even. I asked the missus. She talks about how she doesn't see it. No, find nothing on Facebook, so she does that. I asked my kids, "Hey, have you heard anything about that?" What? And then have to explain it. And then they don't see nothing. And you just kind of go, see, there's things like that are happening all over with kids. But people will get focused on whatever they're told to focus on. You just look at how sidetracked things, man. I don't know. But I'm here till I'm not. So, hey, you make the best of what you got. I'm sure he can walk it off. Oh, he did something to it. Wait, what are y'all talking about now? Rescue broke his wrist, but won't admit to it. No, I didn't. No, it's right here. It's on the back of my hand. There's something right in there. I believe it's something different, but never do I push it on anyone. Well, I will say because I find myself. See, I agree. I mean, I'm not. I guess what you would do, the Bible thumper. What that's how I always used to refer to him too. I mean, but I will say this ain't people that just are pushing it. I don't mean that, but I find it tough to now get on here and talk sometimes because my energizing part of a day or something. Well, it's connected, to God. So it's hard not to talk about him, and then it feels weird because I do, and it's weird that I'm respecting other people's things, and I'm like, well, I don't know what does that say into God. So I have all kinds of internal battles. I really do. I ain't got no answer, perfect answer. I'm trying to make the best decisions because I don't know. I want to glorify because it does talk about glorifying God and all things, but I don't want to do it because I do think it gets done in almost like a theatrical kind of way where it's a role that's played. It's kind of like no, this is going to here. Let's strike another one. Get ready for bonus round number 3, D dog. But the once saved always saved. See, I don't. I think that's been twisted to fit people's own needs. Just like you can't work your way to heaven. You're right. And I think that's been twisted to fit people's needs. But I think that there's no way. And so, by the way, if you're not a Christian belief or something, then just tune this out for a minute because this will reference that. Ain't preaching. But you'll hear that once saved, always saved. And it's like, but I don't. It's not in the way it seems to be taken because it's like, well, look, on Sunday I was on the pew and I did what I did, and then Monday through Wednesday evening. Now, well, it's okay if I do that because then on Wednesday, or it's like a Catholic's, well, just go say 7 Hail Marys and now all that's over with. And it's like, I'm just not down with that. I think that if you really are getting saved, that you are now washed in the Spirit. You're washed in the blood of Christ per se, as it goes, not physically, but spiritually. Then like and if you did that, like that you're 110 devoted into this. Yes, this is what it's going to have a change. So in a way, yes, you could say, well, now I'm always saved, but that's because you're really going to be doing the works. So it's both, I'm not, I don't know where but I think that there's, I don't know. It's like I told the missus, there's 8 billion people on this planet. And if you read through Revelations, it doesn't seem like it's talking like into the billions. I think we're doing good with a couple of 100 million. I mean, it's, just, I don't know. You look at the equations with everything else, and then you got the actual moment when he says that, oh, there'll be like a lot that come up going, but wait a minute, I talked about this in your name, and I did this, and I did that. And it's like, I didn't know you. It's like, wow, there's a reason why the Bible talks about that happening too. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a character spirit. Because it's a changing. You should start then seeing things like you're actually in the eyes of God 24/7. Your thoughts, your feelings are actually what's on the stage, not this man physical form. And you put on a show like a Joel Osteen and you dress all up and you go say some cool words and man, you get a round of applause and you make hundreds of millions of dollars. And look at that. I don't know. So anyway, there you go. I don't even know how many people stuck around for that one. Like, what do we got? Hey, we got 20 y'all. That's because the Coop gang strong enough to endure even some weird soapbox moments. We're all doomed. Hang while I tuck my horns in. Shared impression. I don't know. And then when I'm around little man, it really puts the being an example. What's the, where do you fit in the reference as these kids start to adapt to this world and come to their understanding, and it becomes the kid who they're going to be becomes the young adult that they're going to become, then becomes the man or woman that they are. And it's only at that moment does the other door open to say, hey, if things have been totally screwed up, this you can choose, but see, nobody ever encourages that. So then you get a lot of people with some, younger air problems, issues, severe traumatic episodes, but nobody ever tells them that. It's like, look, man, once you become 18, you are a 100% legal adult. So that means from here on out, it's all on you. So you can choose to stay in whatever shithole was created for you before that, or you can rise above that. Because now it's time to put in the work. But see, that's where in that whole socialist thing about working for the man. And it's funny because then they all talk about this big socialistic movement. And it's like, well, who feeds you? The man. And it's like, whatever, man. I don't know. I got to say, the more you kind of hear and learn about the socialist kind of mentality and you see this current day version of it, you kind of wonder, it's like, how do y'all ever figure this works? Like, do y'all drink some special kind of mushroom tea or some shit? Is that how this shit kind of becomes like, oh, this is possible? Because no. Don't get me wrong, I was a kid and used to dream, but that there was going to be a day, one day I was going to be able to go from that shop to that house roof. I just had to get big enough. And then there was this one moment when I thought, you're big enough. And then it was the whole physics of science and all these little theories that we've had in place started to all make perfect sense because I didn't reach the house roof. And then it was at that moment I just kind of went, I guess this is where sometimes you just have to accept defeat because I'm not going to shit wings and they're not going to just sprout out my back. So, no, I don't think I'll ever get big enough to make this whole jump. But I did finally try it once. So I get it. Anyway, my parents asked me at 16 what I believed it was that I grew up with. And that's for sure I followed in my uncle's path, and they were just fine with that. Oh, corn on the cob forgot what I was doing. Wait a minute, you're doing corn on the cob and you forgot? Did it turn into popcorn? Inquiring minds just want to know. I got scrolled up. Cooking lunch, Italian sausage. Hey, now, hey, violating my airspace. Stir fry Texas toast. Woo! I love my Texas toast. With garlic herb butter on it, buddy, toasted up. That's the stuff, man. At least you're making contact this time. I'm telling you, you ought to have some kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger legs. Sometimes Rio sit there and do the scratching and he never even makes contact. Like a lovely lunch the other day. Oh, you're boiling. In my free time, I can just helium, blanching or cooking. What's up? Cover by CQ. How are things across the pond? And how are you and the fam doing? Safer kind of being high. Rescue United States citizen weaponized his vehicle. Excuse me. Officer injured during first days of Border Patrol operation in Charlotte, Homeland Security. Ah, I know. It was so ironic because I saw this story about some dude supposedly getting shot in Charlotte, and I was just kind of like, well, I guess you need to stop jacking with him, only to find out that, oh, no, that was the bullshit story. He actually had some kind of like stroke attack or something, and they were hauling him off for medical attention. So it was, I don't know, man. And then I was listening to some dude was talking about how they're all mad because Trump isn't doing the mass deportation and he's not doing the wall. He never did. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I know people that are working actually on that shit. I know people that worked on it back in their first version. So I don't know. But see, now those people will tell you that they don't listen to mainstream media, but they parrot the mainstream media. It's kind of wild. All good at the moment? Good. Amen. I don't know. I don't sweat it. Can't control it, so that's kind of like going out there and trying to latch on to a damn bull that that there's no way you can even begin to stop. All you can do is try to what are the parameters at play, and see, to me that's the local elections, sending different people up there, saying a different voice. There you go. Cha cha cha. What's up with Trump choking on what? Have no idea what you mean, Huckleberry. Lord have mercy. Got to run. Have a great day. Shoot, yeah, we're gonna make one a good day, cha cha. Don't let nobody else determine your day, ma'am. Thank you. Think if any more operation short homelands. Man, we got sold out so hardcore. There was already a trickle effect that had been taking place, over the decades. But then he got in and ruffled so many feathers the first four that whenever they came in, man, they just went batshit crazy. And you can't withstand it. It's like this whole Jerome Powell dude and whoever's getting to dictate the interest rate. I don't know, man. What do we need to do? Do we need to do a throwdown on that and take that shit back under actual American citizen control? Like, we need to bring that back, or do the states need to kick shit to the curb? Like, we got our own little gold gold bullion depository. And now with our own little stock market, so I mean, what is that states are supposed to do? But this whole private citizen third party shit, no. But it's going to take consensus on local things, like people in these areas where these people reside. The Ted Cruzes, or the Nancy Pelosi's, or any of these kind of weirdos, the Jasmine Crockett's, I don't know, whatever ones out of them, the Democrat ones, but then those people in those areas. Because see, it's amazing how old Trump will talk a lot of shit about Thomas Massey, but where Thomas Massey's from, his people like him. So I don't know how easy that's going to be to primary him like that. Hey, Miss Cheryl. And I'll be honest, man, I don't know. My son brought up a couple of things Saturday of this stuff lately, and I don't know. I ain't been paying attention, but I do not understand where that dude's going. I don't know. It's like somebody hooked him up with some DMT or some shit, and now he's still tripping. Because it's like this whole 50-year mortgage shit, and it's like, okay, I don't know where that and what reality where that plays in, but no, going farther in debt is not a good idea. We want to shorten that span with the lower rates, not lower rates and then drag it out through your whole life. I mean, think about that shit, man. You're going to graduate high school at 18, get you a job, save a couple of years, get it down. So you're 20, you then go buy this house. And this is all under prime conditions. You go buy this house and you're mortgaging it until you're flipping 70? You're like already on Social Security before you're done paying for your house. How do you even say that through an open mouth? And it's like, what did you just say? Did somebody put some shit in his little Coca-Cola? Or is it Pepsi? I don't know which one he likes, but I don't know. Somebody put some shit in his drink. Because that makes no sense. But hey, And so it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? And then it's like, wait a minute, you're going to endorse Lindsey Graham? You do understand that most people that do the MAGA thing do not like that guy. I mean, like anybody with half brain doesn't like Lindsey Graham. I mean, and so it's like, what in Sam Hill is going on, man? But see, then that's why you could sit around and freak out over that. But you know what? At the end of the day, the damn thing I can do about it. But what I can do is then I can enjoy the sunshine. I can enjoy these goofy ass dogs. I can enjoy, doing something here. And then you pray that, as tough times come, you persevere. Rudy. Oh, see. Okay, never mind. Lay up there. You're fine. Holla. Holla. Oh, I'm sorry. Hot damn. You better get to stepping. I mean, holy shit. Sorry. My bad if that was pretty loud. Dumbest thing ever, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what a weird. That's just what a trip, man. It's where you just kind of wonder, man. Wonder where we're going, and then you kind of think about the book and kind of where it talks about, and it's like, yeah, this isn't going to turn into some sunshine and roses. I mean, it can chill for a little bit, but this is the society's going to get worse, especially as that book talks about the persecution of God and Christian, the belief in that, and you got to say, man, that there's so much perversion in that in the belief that they've perverted that. So how many have been misguided that way through all these denominations and different sects and all this stuff. And then you actually look at the intentional, like there's violence in countries against people because they believe in that creator. And it's ironic because I did it. I don't even remember who it was that I was listening because it was the autoplay thing. And but they made a good point during their talk, and it was something about, and I haven't looked this up factually, so I don't know. But it's like I will say I don't remember hearing really of any other religions that get persecuted like Christians. You know, like there's moments, but not ongoing. It's like there might have been a time when people were fighting Muslims or the Islamic belief, but it's not still perpetrated today as far as like televised, promoted, kind of openly thrashed on. Actually, it's just the opposite nowadays. But and you just you know when was the last time you heard of a Hindu getting trash talked or Buddhism getting trash talked or I don't know. It just did make kind of sense. What's up, actions? We see WW3 ended. I don't know, man. Might be around for it, might not be around for it. I can actually see it. I got to say, the way things are going, I could see where things reach maybe, I guess, what you could say a biblical proportion in 100 years or so. You look in the Old Testament and kind of when God had enough before the flood and kind of look and read into how things, society had been influenced and where we were at and just the debauchery and just all the because we had done been exposed to all this metal making and science and chemistry and all this stuff. So what's up, JD prepping? Afternoon, sir, afternoon. And then you just look at the way, this the mutilation of kids, this abuse, and it's like, what? And then just the mental perversion that's going down in society, just there's and it's funny if you kind of look, there's actually I don't know, man. It's almost like Pen A argues that Pen B is the only ones in a pen, and Pen B's kind of just like wandering around, but Pen C's looking over there going, "Yeah, look, Pen A doesn't even know that they're in a pen." It's just kind of weird. Put your glasses on. Put my beer bottle. I'm supposed to wear glasses. I just don't. That was a shocker of the day. Finally, man. Finally, they changed that test up, and I looked in that thing, and I went, yeah, it's different. And I said, she goes, nope. And I went, I can't. She goes, oh, well, you're going to need glasses. And from that moment on, bam, I just don't wear them. Then I got these goofy tinted things, and then the tint stuff like peeling all off. And it's like, okay, this is just now. What's up, Best Life? Afternoon. How are y'all doing? Things happen for a reason, and things happen by our own creation. I know one thing. Hopefully there'll be a day when I can get all this cleaned out of here, and then I want to insulate it, and then put paneling up, and that's just might even be just to do a little add on, and that's why I'm. This is becoming my little bug out location, as you might say. That's why I told the missus going, well, I can tell you when this, if it falls, we're going right over there is where I'll be. All the pickles are affected in the marijuana. Oh, hush. Is that the man? Shut up. It's the man. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. You need to stop that. You need to stop. You hear me? You need to stop. All the pickles are affected in the barrel until you empty it to get the rotten one. That's affecting the barrel. Changes are happening, and I think we're doing great getting the rot out. Not the rot. I don't know, man. He's done going weird, and then you just watch the way people attack other people and shit. Now it's like, oh, look, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Look, she just went into invest and make millions. It's like, well, first off, I think their family has something to do with construction companies for like decades. But then it's like, well, wait a minute. So you don't say nothing about all them other ones where like the Pelosi stories? No, we're focusing. And then all of a sudden you get damn dipshit here wants to come out and start attacking her. And it's like, look, man, you're the one that said you were going to release the shit. So just let it go. I don't know. I will say that his ass, it makes it kind of hard. Which I never, that's that whole thing. It's like people, you say Trump's name and all of a sudden you're a bootlicker. You're just like, you're a devoted, you're just drinking the Kool-Aid, you're a Trump cultist or all this weird shit. And I don't know, man. I know the dude had a better view, better ideas, but I will say I do not have a clue what the hell's wrong with him here now. Some batshit crazy stuff. The whole 50-year mortgage. I'm sorry, what? One's twisted up. Oh, look at you. Wild dragon, flame on. He's smart enough to set your ass up and he's good at it. Yeah, but I mean, this whole 50-year mortgage bullshit and then the whole Epstein file thing, man, at some point, either come out and say something like on point, there's a reason, or just let the shit go. You said you would, and that's what they all did. That's where they're all dropping the ball in unison. Oh, that's the Cash Patels, Dan Bongino, the Pam Bondi, Trump, the senators and representatives that's been elected. And so, I mean, I don't know what the hell's gotten into him here lately with this current shit. It's like, I don't give a shit about Venezuela. Go smoke their ass. That's fine. Start sending a message. Don't drag this shit out, though. You go get it and get her done. But I will say you got to do something about this 50-year mortgage because that's my little man you're talking about. So you pissed me off. So there you go. Not time yet. Rescue. Well, they're really talking about the latest on the Epstein. Yeah, but see, the fact that they're even bringing shit up ought to just tell people how stupid all that shit is, to be honest. Think about it. Those people sat up there and had control over all of that for 4 years. They made up unconstitutional shit. They flipped our judicial system on its head, making shit up against people, against him. And this whole time there was all this, ooh, and it's like, oh, come on, man. Y'all were throwing everything and the kitchen sink at him, and it's like, but now that all of a sudden, don't get me wrong, and that's why I think you ought to just release whatever they can. And what you can't because it's in a court case, then just say so. I don't understand. Quit the dancing around bullshit. This is playing the same game. That's when it pisses me off. I mean, I to me, I find it ironic how much attention that particular case is getting while kids are getting abused and molested and trafficked every day. There was just one in Alabama, in Bibbs County, Alabama, and nobody makes a big deal out of it. But that guy, because because there's people with money attached to it, so it's really not about the kids. It's about the potential targets that people don't like. So once again, I think that some of the attention is applied under the guise of we need to, man, he was doing bad things to young girls, and what about our kids? Wait a minute, you really? Is that why you care about these other incidences that have happened within the last decade and a half since that happened? Because that was what, like 16 years ago? But let's not talk about the ones, it's like the bracelets during the Senate hearings. They would dump the bracelets out on the thing, but oh no, new media, nobody ever wanted to cover that about all the kids at the border, these bracelets that were all hanging on the little trees and stuff that they would find, you know. So it's kids every day, right here, right in people's areas. I done told the missus going, hell, it makes you start wondering about what the hell, because like that shit. Bibbs County, Alabama, and then here's all these monsters that are just, you don't really know how many kids. I know they got 9 counts, so there was at least 9 kids involved, you know. What's up, Grumpy? What did I see Tuck come in? What's up, Tuck? No, it's about them paying for what they did and stopping. But see, look, Cheryl, that was 16 years ago. How much trafficking has gone down? Look what just happened 4 years of Biden, and millions got trafficked across the border. Well, Trump floated the idea of a 50-year mortgage on the 11th and has said zero about it since that I can see. Yet everyone is acting as though it's set to pay. I just find it a stupid ass remark, Grumpy. It's not that I find it passed or anything. Hell, ain't nothing been through Congress. Ain't no bill been introduced. So it's not, but it's just the idea of who the hell even thinks that's a good idea. But see, I don't understand. So what? Just because I questioned something he said, does that mean I automatically thought it was passed and it was a law and I'm freaking out? So see, when does the pendulum and on at least some of these topics just kind of come to a middle ground? It's like you can just say things. Like when was it okay? When does it become okay to just have an opinion on something? I didn't think it passed. I didn't think nothing about it. I find that a stupid statement to even make. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, they just totally screwed that up. And Mitch McConnell, who introduced the farm bill in 18, turns around and introduces the screw it over bill. And that became, I think, part of the big, beautiful bill. So there you go. Yeah, see, he wasn't doing that in like his typical humorous way, or at least it didn't come across that way when I watched his little interview. Because once again, I didn't get it because somebody else said they had a problem with it. I just happened to be watching. I think that was that damn, what's that, Bart, I don't know, what is it, Maria or something, or I think it was her that asked him or something. Damn, I can't remember. Hush. I just think that's you're brainstorming in the wrong direction when you want to think that a 50-year mortgage is better than a 30. You're supposed to be thinking the opposite direction, and then to lower the interest rate. Damn, who had ever thought old Grumpy would have come in and got on to me kind of in a way and defend Trump? Who would have thunk that? What's up, Sheer Bear? What's up? Hey, you make it a blessed day. God woke you up this morning. He got you jump started. Now the rest is up to you. And if you stumble along the way, well, just look up for him. He's there. Appreciate you stopping in, Share Bear. It's good to see you. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oof. Ooh, look at them. They flying good. Now look at that. Oh, can I get them in there? Oh, sure. Now they're gonna go die down. Hell, had them flying up good in the wind. That's okay. Now I know where to put it. I'll psych them out next time. Got some big booming thunder going on now. Woohoo! There'll be some rain somewhere. I hope. I mean, I know we need it, but oh man, But what's going to happen is going to happen. So I'll manage. I'll figure it out. His next angle on the housing affordability front will be to address regulation and the economic behind it, and it won't sound as outlandish if he led with those ideas. I'll defend him. Look how far we are. Look at Mexico right now crying for USA hope. Hey, get the hell on. Nope, we're busy. I guess, I don't know. That's the short term memory kiss off. It's like the overall message. If things, because this will all just go away in 28, it'll start to collapse next year if there isn't something done about the way this focus is going. That's all. That's my opinion. I mean, yeah, I dig all the border stuff, the Venezuela, the rounding these people up. I'm down with it all. I'm down with all the investments. I've said it before, but I will say if you're not seeing that, I mean, it looks like people are trying to actually break that all apart. And so in that, then you just kind of go, oh, so in 26, this could start to collapse. They lose the midterms. And then in 28, this will flip on its head like a man. It'll be crazy, dude. We'll think that the 4 years we went through with Biden was wild. The repercussions that would come if people just let that happen again. I mean, I'm glad I'm in Texas. It would take a little bit before it gets here, but I know them metropolitan run states and cities, that's going to be some shit. That's who's giving him shit over the deportations right now. It's like people want to talk about no mass deportations. It's like, well, how do you do that when you got Democratic governors and mayors encouraging, and you got news media encouraging people to go block as much as you can, and and let's not forget the whole crowd that we've already pre-programmed to hate everybody with a badge. Has anyone noticed all the articles about how Trump is losing his MAGA base? People are being manipulated. Oh yeah, man. People are talking all kinds of shit. Hell, that Officer Tatum dude. There was a clip my son showed me. Let's see, what was it? Officer Tatum The whole Ben Shapiro, Tucker, the Marjorie Taylor Greene shit. Then you got people like Valhalla, VFT, the Green Beret dude who decided to dive into politics and do the whole Mr. I know everything about Charlie Kirk's murder and here's everything and then whatever. And then what a twist. And yeah, people are just starting to broadcast it. That's what I've noticed with him. And I'm like, son, you realize that like that's the part of the problem is because this is what people see. So that's, I mean, were we talking about this before you just showed me that? No, I go see that's the reality. It only gets fuel because this is what people, I don't know. It's crazy. What Rip Curl Readiness? Did I miss him coming in? What's up, Rip? Did I miss? There he is. What's up, Rip? Release the files. Yeah, you know, man, just release whatever, dude. And if it's tied up in court or if it's because of legal reasons, you know, here's a funny thing. I would really want to know about the FBI. I want to know more about the Butler, PA dude. Dude, I got to tell you, I was listening to different things, and it's like it just kind of click on the last part, and then I went, wait a minute. So I was listening to this whole Sean Ryan. And he was doing this interview with this other guy who does all this hypnotism kind of shit, psyop stuff, all that stuff. And as he's talking about the how the, you know, in neuroscience, we now know about hypnotism and it releases a chemical, you know, when you get hypnotized and stuff. And dude, as he's talking, all of a sudden I went, wait a minute. So is that why the old Thomas Kirk guy got incinerated like immediately and you washed down the roof and got rid of all DNA? Did y'all like hypnotize that kid to go try to attempt this? Is that why that phone hit so close to the FBI building a few times before it all went poof? And then you get with people that supposedly run the FBI that are like, yeah, and it's like, yeah, and it's like, hold on, now, doesn't anybody want to know why? I want to know why. Just one of my things. Here, that'll piss people off. See, I'd be more interested in knowing who set up the attempted assassination of a presidential candidate and previous president. Because I already know, man, Epstein, I don't know what people really expect to see because Mueller's the one that got introduced to all the evidence. This is the same crooked dude that made up the whole Russia hoax collusion bullshit. And then they sat on all that information for over a decade. And so it's like, if anything, it's going to be names of their friends. It's going to have them and their friends' names in it. If there's anything left. You know, I don't know. But I'd like to know. So what about that? I mean, I'm sorry, nothing about that protocol. And just because that chick sits in front of the Senate and does a bunch of stupid answers and then resigns. No, that shouldn't be the end of it. Not if we're supposed to have any trust, you know, in this ever writing itself, then somebody's got to be held accountable. Let me scroll. What I understand, the laws put into place are unbreakable. Has anyone noticed all the article about it? Oh, wait a minute. Keep in mind, them flying laws or planes that was rented out at destroyer. The unexplained simulation theory using a DeWalt laser. What's up, Billy? Afternoon. I don't know about the unexplained simulation theory using a DeWalt laser. For what? On the Butler PA thing or on what? I mean, I just find it's like this kid was allowed to fly a drone over that, you know, the timing of the anti-drone software being online coincides, and then you allow him to walk around with a rangefinder. It's just, you immediately scrub the body, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, because I'd say that to Cash Patel or Dane Benito, Trump, anybody, I don't give a shit. They listen to this, whatever. I say that's what the characteristics and actions behind that and their reaction is more puzzling to me than a lot of other things. I'll put it that way. Hang 'em all, right hook. I heard JFK Jr. is supposed to be in Texas in a week or so. Ah, probably coming down. There's a lot of different stuff going on. I mean, Abbott's really. I mean, I don't agree with everything. Hell, we just did like 17 propositions, and I mean, I personally voted against 4 of them, but they still passed. So it is what it is. But at least I voiced my opinion. Oh, are you talking about the little code thing on that they were reading the ones and zeros on the arm or some shit? And I meant to look up something about that. I couldn't tell if they were being serious or what. Well, see, and like me, Huck, the reason why I would focus in on that one because, see, one, he's dead. Trump is the presidential candidate that the assassination attempt was on. Then it would be, the people he's appointed are now over the very agency, that looks like they might have perpetuated. So it's like there's no reason not to, unless, and I will say this, and I've said it before, unless they are building some kind of case, but you need to start bringing something like, because they're using it to spin a narrative. And next year starts the midterms. So, I mean, these local areas are going to have impacted effects, like all this bullshit about, oh, yeah, Republicans just got slammed on these elections. No, they didn't. Hell, those damn Democratic cities and Democratic states that they did Democratic shit. Not a shock and all. Sure, Rich, that kid isn't Kennedy's. It's her second husband's kid, George. George? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Hey, what time is it? Look, I've been an hour and 40 minutes. What is it? I'm 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, I can just sit here and I could repeat it, I guess, every day. I just want to see somebody accountable. But I've made that known. Now I worry about getting the next limb cut up or the next little thing done. Woot woot. It's not 2 o'clock, JD. I understand it because I'm used to coffee. She lives in the fantasy land. Like, hey, look, we're going to speed time up by an hour. See, ha ha ha, we got the rundown. But it doesn't seem to work out because everybody falls back on Central Time. But yeah, it's okay. I concede. At least y'all aren't dragging ass like the West Coast over there, playing off like it's 2 hours early. Man, one day it'd be cool to get up to Pennsylvania. And that state's small enough. Shit, you can pretty much run that whole state in a day, damn near, it looks like. Hell, a lot of them states up there look like you could probably take one good weekend and visit like 3 or 4 different states. Ruby says, hydrate, change your socks, and take some Motrin. Y'all will survive everything headed our way. Yeah, I'm going to do a review on these boots, I think. I don't know. If they hear about it, they hear about it. And then I'm just going to let them know. It's like, thank you very much, man. These damn shoes have been, God told me to get up. There was a video of Shad taking that heel. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, hey, and I ask a friend what kind of boots they would recommend. And that was a little above my pay grade, but I might get there. And so then I was like, man, what am I going to do? And then these things show, kind of appeared, and I'm like, oh man, look, the algorithm's been listening. But they actually they've been pretty damn solid. They have traction like all get out. Sometimes I've had to relearn movement with that. I gotta say that because I now have traction, and so if I drag my feet a little bit, boy, I notice it real quick. So I have to learn to step. So it's been exercise. Um. Oh, see, I brought it up. You'd have thought I'd have known to expect that. I think it's mag something. Hold up. I needed to get a saw chipped out of there anyway. Merrill. Oop, here, I'll get my old. They're waterproof. There you go, Merrill. But that traction, and they stay. They're still. I mean, it's ain't nothing giving way. Now I ain't had them soaking, but they've been damp because I do have to tread carefully. I don't like get all adventurous. It might seem that way, but this whole upright thing's still kind of a. I still have lessons I learn. Be like, oh nope, that's right. No, that's the old days. But I get shit done. Adapt and overcome. That's what it is. Hoorah! All right, now I got to lay some back here. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little review. I think they deserve the praise. It's a good product. It seems like give credit where credit's due. Swing. I don't know if I can stay with Chuck and I bring the dogs. Yes, these things are really good. I mean, man, and they're comfortable. They hold on and they give me the footing. They're solid, so they're flexible as far as that, but they're not so flexible that like they help me maintain my balance. So that's good. Yeah, I'm a 13 wide JD. Hey, swing. I've got a pair of Merrill combat boots, lightweight and comfy on long walks, but they are in that ugly Ranger green. Oh man, see that I could dig a pair of them, boy. That'd be the shiznit. I looked at. I wanted some, more ankle high, but man, the price tags are just there. So I went with these. These at least give me that little mid ankle part. Hell, man, I only got them. I don't really have nothing left of the old days no more. And that's where I'm so short on clothes. I do have one pair of oversized blue jeans. Oh yeah, this is funny. Hell, these shorts. This is a funny little story. I don't know. Hey, people go, "Oh, there's TMI." I don't know, dude. Hell, since I've been on the internet, I've been TMI. So the missus had got me a pair of shorts, and the ones that I had were 42s, and so she got me a pair of 42s. I'm like, hey, cool. Well, the 42s that I did have, she just never asked me, but they always fall down. I mean, they're only good fresh out the dryer for like 30 minutes. And then after that, they get whoop and then they fall. Well, she bought me those. Well, shoot, man, it was such a pain. So then she got me these at 40s. But somehow at 40s, once I get doing anything within an hour, then they get loose. And it was like, oh, shit. So I don't know. I found that so funny. But then clothes are kind of new to me. I mean, I don't know. I always had like uniform stuff on. It's my pants were always Dickies, and it was the double layered knees for briars and stuff. Went to Sam's, spent a bunch to restock. Oh, look at you, Billy. Two is one and one is none. Is that the old tree? Yeah, that's still what's standing. I've done burnt a bunch of it down, this little things, and then I've got these pieces cut up for the misses, but that's what about what's left of it out there. And then gonna be trying to get a harness. If I get my hands on a harness, then we're probably gonna give this a run. I'm gonna get my father-in-law's steel. I think that's an old steel 42. That's like the good old Harleys of the steels. But then gonna cut that shit down. Go to Bowtech. They sell surplus gear. I got my boots at 60% off. You have to watch it constantly because stuff disappears. Oh hell. I check that place that Shad put up. I check it every now and then. And man, it's like most things when there's something else that says, oh, don't I gotta wait, another week. This whole monthly thing is still a learning curve, which I don't know. We're gonna see. I know old Elon Musk is building some battery place around in here. It's not around here, but might have to just look at how far that is. Oh no. Yep, meat store tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. What? Man, that'd probably be the most favorite part to go would be the meat market. Son would be like, ooh, look at them prime steak cuts. Be like, oh yeah. I get the brisket shopping. Start looking for that grain. It's like, I was just looking. Oh, look, Tuck says, I was just looking at boat tag. Oh, good Lord, bubble wrap, and how many wrists do you have left? My son wears size 15. Oh, there you go, dude. Right. Huckleberry drinking that. Oh, Lord. Fire stompers. The prices. Yeah, but that's the meat market, man. That's the meat. That's always the good stuff. Oh, wait. I was thinking, I don't know if I was supposed to be throwing out meat. She didn't say nothing. I know we got some sausage thawed out. That's been a weird moment for me lately. I'm still working through that. I don't really know where I'm going with that, but been dealing with the questionable pork thing. I don't know. It's just a thing. It's to each their own. I wear a 14 wide. That's gets it to the ski size. I just said that nothing thawed. Who the hell didn't unfreeze the chicken? Well, I know she was talking about a meatloaf, but that might have been like today. That maybe she planned that. And then, but I don't know if that was supposed to take out a pound that we do some of that brisket meat with and we make patties. Man, I love them burgers. That's the best. I'm a simple person. I don't, maybe that's my saving grace. I'm just very simple and I exist on very little. Hell, my dream world would be to have this big old chest freezer and it would be full of just ground up brisket meat. wrapped up in 1 pound packages, and I would just be burger, meatloafing, ground beef, throw a little sauce every now and then. But I could eat burgers every day. I wouldn't give a shit. Had chicken last night. No more kiss. Man, I ain't had chicken in wow. Haven't had fried chicken in like years and years, and haven't had any chicken in quite a few years. Well, it's been well. I take that back. I had chicken noodle soup, so I did have that chicken. But as far as like it's been a little bit. We ain't been having chicken. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got burned out with after about a year and a half, almost 2 years on chicken noodle soup. It just kind of like that's how it was with fish. That's why I'm not into fish. After being offshore and stuff and doing that for a little while, and I got burned on that seafood. I'll do a shrimp every now and then or something maybe, but I just ain't a big fish fan. Used to love catfish, perch, man. That's all I eat. Oh, all you eat's chicken, chicken, cheese. So damn, you kind of take that crazy hen thing literally, then, don't you, Billy? But even chickens love chickens, huh? I'm just picking. Not all I eat is eggs, burger, and bacon. See, that's it, man. That between the eggs, tots, and burgers. Some days I'll just eat tots. Might just have eggs in the morning and then I'll have tots. There's been nights I've just had tots for dinner. Just tots. I just do tots and a little bit of ketchup. But yeah, just I don't know. I like potatoes. I like mashed taters, but then I like a lot of butter. Butter. Get steak once in a while. See red meat. Hell yeah. See, I'm from the west down here, so that's how we built this shit down here was off of red meat. I'm a red meat and potato kind of guy. Love fish tacos. See, I just no bueno, man, no bueno. But I'm not fish anything. I mean, I'm just not. I don't know. Ray saying a word. Carl, welcome back. Carl, welcome back. Right time I got them, so I'm smoking them. There you go. And malt vinegar. Oh wait, what is? I don't know if I've ever had that or used that or what. I don't know. What's up, Tiger? Afternoon, ma'am. Afternoon. Oh, there she is. She's passed out. Hey, violating airspace. Oh man, yeah. I don't know. It just I enjoy food. So like, if we go somewhere and like I taste of it, it's not that like I don't like other stuff. I just don't ever think of it, man. Matter of fact, the kids and her make fun of me because just always been on the move to the part to where it was just I don't know, just give me fuel for the tank. If it makes a turd, I'm happy, And it just became such a simplistic way. And then when you sat on the sidelines here, and now I'm was eating a chicken noodle soup for a year and a half thereabouts, and I just became so plain. It's almost like going into solitary confinement. Did you see that video? She put it. Oh Lord. Oh. Twing. So how's work, Carl? Holy crap, man! That was some. Man, I have no clue. Well, I have no idea really when that happened. Damn, somebody asked me about the month, the date, and the year of that auction, and I'm like, man, I can't even begin to remember. Beats me. I can't even tell you how long ago it was that. Hell, I don't even know when I started because having the channel versus starting this, two different things. I don't even remember how long when we got the chickens. We were talking about that the other day, going, I don't. I go, oh, I'd have to look that back up or something. Brings back memories of county fair. One thing that always takes me back to carnivals and fairs is the uh, funnel cakes and the cotton candy. Down here, funnel cakes was, man, that was the bomb. Funnel cakes, and then you'd have your cotton candy. Good munchy tools. Well, one of the workers had a heart attack and is in the hospital. He should know he's too old and feeble to party. About 4 years ago. Okay. Been a minute, been a minute. Funnel cakes and elephant ears. Corn dogs on a stick. Jalapeno on a stick. Corn dogs, hell, we still do that. Well, I'm not really me, but the missus, she does corn dogs still on a stick. Sugar waffles, yum. I make them now, not too often though, as opposed to jalapeno on a stick. What is it? Bill Durham? Is that right? Bill Durham? I don't know. I got brain damage and things just don't seem as important sometimes. Bill Dunham? Jeff Dunham? No. No. Damn. I don't know. It's some comedian dude with his hand up puppet's ass. It's funny. Jeff Dunham. There we go. Oh, 224.24 with the chickens. So yeah, I guess I was in 23 when I did the auction and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Seemed longer than that. It's on your birthday too. I kill you. Right? So a coworker apparently had a heart attack. They were having a throwdown, having a party, and apparently he said the old timer's ticker just about gave out and had to go to the hospital. That's what he said anyway. Not just bright humor to it. So probably more serious than that. Don't do fairs not for a long time. Yeah, well, yeah, I have. That's, you know, carnivals and fairs got connected to people, back in the beginning of the 2000s, and as that generation kind of started to come online, and it was like, I'm not sure that we really are paying attention to some stuff like we always did. And then nowadays, yeah, we definitely, I don't know, you couldn't pay me to get on one of them rides. He partied last Friday and ended up in the hospital. Oh, hold on. Nope. Okay. I'd still get on the ride and just pay for it next week. Yeah, maybe. Unless it was that bolt that nobody ever tightened and all of a sudden it broke loose, Tiger. And then, there might not be a next week. That will be me next month, my birthday. All right. Early birthday, JD. So are you a Christmas baby? Vertigo, I'm staying on the ground. Right there, so I'll never know it. Keep in mind the chicks you have now are that date, not Nikki Trucer. That was months before. Oh, okay. What's up, Kush? Love and blessings in Jesus' name. Amen, brother. You knew you had health issues. Seemed like real foolish behavior to me, right, Carl? Yeah, if you know you got issues, you probably don't need to go get in that arena. What's up, oops? Oops. I agree with you. That's been a while because it started with Nikki's rooster. Aha. On the 18th, B60. Welcome to the club, JD. Hey, man, just, you know what, though? I'm telling you. So here's my perspective. This is just my 2 cents on the deal. I'm telling you, I think see, this is that, like I tell you about the negative energy and negative vibe and all that, how it plays a part. Well, here's the thing. I think that psychologically, all this retirement, senior discount, oh, the big 60, oh, it's this elderly and all this, this mentality, I think that intentionally makes it that way. So don't buy into that bullshit. You got to stay motivated. You get your muscle tissues pumping. You get your blood staying going through your bones. Because, see, I think that's the thing is we're younger and our kids are younger. So we're more energized than they grow up. So then we fall more into our job rhythm kind of thing and that work ethic. And then we crest this age that's supposedly magically put into our head that, oh, yeah, I'm old. When really, I don't know, I'm Christian faith based. So according to the book that I read, I'm only halfway through this journey. So 60 ain't so bad because if I'm only halfway through, which means maybe I need to take care of the tools that I've been provided and take better care of them, pay more attention to what I put in them and do with it. And then I become energized and motivated. So don't let that age get to you. Wait, I saw somebody I thought came in. Who came in? Nope. Chris is just saying hi. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're doing the early happy birthdays. She just said, I'll be 68 on the 28th. 68 on the 28th. I'm older than 60 and I ain't stopping nothing. It's all in your head. That's it. Kids suck all our life out. No, they just getting your jump started. That's when you're supposed to, it's kind of like when you rebuild a motor, and you're standing in awe of all this badass motor. But see, there's this moment you still got to pause for a little while and you got to let it break in. So you got to let everything get its sync. That's what it is when you have the blessings of children. That's God saying, okay, look, you've got to hear. I need you to get your head out of your ass. I really need to focus on trying to be responsible. And here I'm going to give you the blessing of children. And it's supposed to fire you up. It's giving you time to break in the motor. And then they grow up. Now your motor's broke in. You're not supposed to be broke down. You're supposed to be broke in. So don't break down. Tiger would be the person to ask, Kush. What the hell was her name? Oh, the BB was the one. I named him. The rooster that I got from Nikki was named BB under Bug Up Bushido. There's actually still the Nikki chicken out there because she's still here, and then the other one. It's been a ride. Scrolling to see if I missed anything. All right, now catching up. Just kidding, but we had some misses, right? I can't keep up anymore. I know. Hey, next year we're just getting through, and eventually I want to try to get because I do want to get more, and I want to try to eventually get to where I can do some meat birds, and then I'm going to get into grilling some chicken. Although maybe I can do some chicken trading for some beef. Yeah. Hoorah! 1:37 in the afternoon on a most magnificent Monday. There's possibility of thunderstorms. Apparently, the creators decided to pause on that here, which I'm grateful for, very much so. Ooh, I really want to go do more, but I'm not going to. I didn't know that you hatch them, you lamb. Hey, that's like Bob's barbecue. You stab them, we slap them. You kill them, we chill them. Dusty, all good here. Just being old. Oh, oops. Knocking knock. That sounds like an email. Calling me strange. Not me. I've got two huge 25-pound turkeys. We're having our Thanksgiving dinner this Thursday because I work the holiday. I ain't stressing it. I think I'm going to make me a ham sandwich. The missus is going over to her parents' house. I was invited this year. I just told her no. I'm not. I just ain't trying to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't feel like, hey, you know what? You're right. It would be cool. Let's invite Brian. No, I don't want to fake it, man. Let's just keep on doing what we're doing. And don't ruin no Thanksgiving over that shit. I just want to enjoy my day. In the evenings, I get into my little hunting game now. My hunter call of the wild. I've been hunting red deer. When you're strange, hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I know I will. I'm thankful already, Kush. I'm thankful every day that I wake up, really. There's some days I start out and I tell myself how thankful, and I have caught myself where things have like changed that. And I've had to rebound and kind of been like, no, I can. You let that negative rear its evil head. And I will say, see, man, you can sometimes I start here. It does this little auto jump to the next thing, and it'll get into some of this stuff, and I realize after, and even though I'm really not listening to it, but because it's the background noise, I'll notice, man, all of a sudden I'm like getting real achy. I'm getting sore. I start griping about things around here. It's like I got pretty wound up the other day. It's like I don't get no damn help. Talking about with my family per se, and then I caught myself, and it's like I don't know. That's not their. They're accountable for themselves. I'm not. So I needed that shouldn't affect me. And so I don't know. It's stuff you just got to catch yourself. Tiger on phone or PC? Well, if it's a Windows phone, it's a PC phone. See, there used to be a simple distinction between the two, but now it's not so simple no more. All right, where are we at? What's going on, laptop Billy? Billy, we go next Wednesday to Sam's Club. Not looking forward to it. Oh Lord, Mr. Heater Buddy, Heater 9000 BTU lasted over 25 years of heavy use. Don't even mind that I have to replace it now. It served me well. Right on, Carl. Very cool. Going to Sam's Club. Shoot, man. That'd mean going to the city. Hey, yo, come on now. Yeah, man, I had to rescue a damn bee earlier. I had put this bowl out over there for the dogs to get water during the day while I was cutting on stuff and doing burning. And this morning I went out there and I put some water in it for it. They drank. Doing, and all of a sudden I walk by, and as I go by, I look down, and there's a damn bee down in there, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, did you just drown?" And I got him out. Well, I saw a leg move, and I'm like, "Okay, well, there you go." So hopefully he's flying around telling all his buddies that, "Hey, you got to hook my homeboy up whenever he does his tomatoes again, and then they'll pollinate my shit, and I can actually get some tomatoes the next round." If I'd have known it was going to be this, which no, because the trees still got me occupied, I ain't got time. See, sometimes I kind of go, man, thank you. See, I just feel so warm. You can feel the warmth. I don't know. It's almost like God's hug. And they cost half of what they did back then. She was freaking out too damn funny. I have a Mr. Heater I use in the shop. It works good, but the condensation sucks. Not condensation. We got a good old propane heater. And then I got an old Dearborn propane heater on the back porch. So if it ever gets like so really bad, then I can always hook that bad boy up. Them good old Dearborn heaters. That ain't nothing but that ceramic brick and then that little block. Let her rip, tater chip. I love you. I've always used a lime filter. Oh, yeah, 145. Oh, wow. What am I at? 2 hours, 15 minutes. I'm making a run of it. Planted 2 lilacs and 10 blue trees. Oh, wow. Hell yeah, JD. Uh-oh. Unchained 69 says, hailing like hell here right now. Well, where is there? My mother is watching 2 Years Holidays by Julius Vernon. Oh, there you go. It's good time. It's good you get to spend time with your mom, Cush. I do miss mine, but I'm glad she's not hurt no more. She ain't in pain. Hell, like crazy here videoing it. Oh, rabbit. So I guess Unchained's probably, I guess, the Missouri area. Oh, give me 1 sec. There's my son. Okay, sorry about that. If it wasn't, okay, I ain't worried about that. That was my son. My little man's got strep throat, so but that'll be all. I mean, that's they gave him the medicine and stuff. He'll get better. My son was like hardly had a throat, and he's like, "Oh, he doesn't feel good." And I'm like, "Well, shit." So, but he got him some of the just I guess what was it it's like Theraflu stuff, the hot lemon flavor stuff. Anyway, But yeah, it's like, oh man. So who knows? I get to feeling a little crud. I don't know if I got the coup because you get it from the kiss saliva and stuff. So who knows? My system, I push that hell, that shit will run away from my system. You don't want in here. You can't handle what's in this system. Just go away. I feel for man, my little man. Well, and it begins the 2 weeks. I don't get to see him next week. You ain't got to wait 2 weeks to see him. Seeing that always sucks because hell, I will, which my son will at least check on him and stuff. Oh, let me scroll up. Let me make a day out of it. Oh yeah, Tiger, I had y'all on mute. My bad. Smells like spring now. Lived a week on NyQuil. Oh Lord. Zyrtec just letting you know you can get 300 tabs for $10 at Walmart. They have to ship it, though not in store. Oh damn. Oh, thank you, Kiss Off. Yeah, poor old little man. Hope we don't get the feeling too bad. Never had strep. I don't remember if I ever did when I was a kid. I don't know if you get it as an adult. I don't even. I can't even remember how many times being. I'm not a sick person. It's 4 years since I healed from the evil flu, thanks to our Lord Jesus Christ and prayers of brothers and sisters in Christ. Right on, Kush. The worst thing I ever had was I had bronchitis and pneumonia at the same time, and I kind of remember that fevering up real big, and then I just would sweat it out. I think that ran about a 2 or 3 day, 4 day course, maybe. Can't remember. Have to ask the missus. I usually don't think much about it, and if I do, if I get a bug, I'll just sweat it out that night. More than likely, my system just does it on its own. Strep throat is definitely going round and round. Around goes around. I'll tell you why. Only flew once, never again. I hope. Yeah, man. I don't know. Probably about the. I mean, I guess there were times I got that 24-hour flu shit. I'm not a sick person. I mean, I ain't knocking nothing, but no, I'm just. I guess you're doing stuff and you always kind of feel crappy in the form. So it's like, I don't know if that's I'm just sick or I'm just tired. Maybe I'm hoarse, got too much smoke in my throat, the past few days, or maybe too much heat. You just never know. And so you just, unless I break out with a fever, I don't sweat it. Fever or the shits. You get the shits. It's like, oh, okay, well, man, there you go. Now that's precarious situation there. It's all shits and giggles till somebody giggles and shits, and then it becomes a major concern. Had many colds. The flu is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Plumb ridiculous. I want to make sure and emphasize that ridiculous. Thank you, Kush. Amen. Thank you very much. Oh, let's see. 155. Well, I appreciate y'all. Got some stuff done this morning, so we're off to a good start this week. Hopefully, y'all find something that kind of helps motivate you. Take something for 5 minutes, an hour, 10, whatever you can find time for, but just a moment to take a deep breath, tune out the noise, take a moment to enjoy life. I know it's a crazy world out there, and if you listen to all the stuff, you think, what's the point? But find something to bring a smile. Bring something bring something to the table that helps somebody smile. And if you didn't know it, there's a creator kind of put this earth on a big old 3-degree axis, got perfect rotation. We have perfect planet balance. We experience seasons and night and day. We get moisture. We have trees that provide our oxygen for us. There's just a big synchronized thing that our creator put in play. And you woke up this morning, so you were blessed with a day to enjoy it. So don't let all this man-made distraction take away from the awesomeness of just what's right out your front door. Hey, Echo. So just know the Creator has a son named Jesus, and he wants to hear from you. Find some peace. Appreciate y'all very much. You awesome mother cluckers, y'all. Make your day a good day. Remember, you don't give anybody else that control. You're in the driver's seat. If you'd like to help the channel in any way, I got to buy me a coffee link. And I would appreciate it. Not ask. And I think this is where I do the click the like button, the subscribe if you want, but y'all already probably did. Just know I just want to help you smile. I just want you to know that you're capable of doing whatever you put your mind to, and that there is a creator up there that's got your back. And he has a son named Jesus that wants to hear from you. Peace, everybody. Make your day a good day.
I ain't here tomorrow. If the good Lord says it's my time to go, I don't see that morning sunset. There's some things I need for you to know. The truck is yours if you want it. It'll run forever if you treat it right. When you think of me on some back road, that's because I'm right there by your side. Chase your dreams until you catch on. Leave your doubts in a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Don't let life turn you bitter. Don't be ashamed to bow your head. Take it easy on the liquor. Remember what it did to your granddad. Yeah, you're gonna get your heart broke, but a couple of tears don't make you weep.
a cloud of dust. You can't ever love too big. You can't call your mom too much. Do your best to get it right. Forgive yourself when you don't. Hope you don't forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow. Keep the shotgun in the family, raise your babies by the buck, and keep my picture in your wallet, keep your car keys on a hook. Do your best to get it right, forgive yourself when you don't. Please don't ever forget how much I love you. I ain't here tomorrow.
Hey, y'all take care. I appreciate y'all being here, starting your Monday with me. Keep a smile going through the week if I don't see you, but I will. Just remember, talk to God. He's waiting to hear from you. Thanks, everybody. Peace.